Good morning, cultists! In our previous episode, we left things off after spending far too long looking for the missing assistant of the elven blacksmith, Nazriel. Eventually, we did find him in the cursed sword, so I guess we should go back to Dunwich to give it back then. Sure, this better be worth it, miss. Good grief. Wait, what? What? Hold on. Unrest dropped? What just happened? Stable? Unrest changed from serene to stable, reason negative current BP or BP per week. Oh! What? But it was at 0 before. Wasn't it? And we have a new event, Bandits Outrage. Several bandit encampments have emerged in the Gnarl Marches. They plunder the peasants, rob travelers and merchants, and even attack tax gatherers. Oh, I see. So they're robbing our barony. That's why. Okay. I see. Interesting. Well, how about we step into a conveniently placed portal and whoop, yep, 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 yep. Good morning, cultists. Sorry. Good grief. Okay, so I guess having negative BP is a bad thing, which makes a lot of sense, of course. Any specific reason why it was 12 BP? Alright, well, just in case it happens again, let's actually get some BP to offset that. Yeah, I guess we should always try to be above, in the green here. Sure. Now, I'm also thinking we should start this now. Let's put Tristan on it? Or maybe Sana? No, wait, hold on. So Tristan is loyalty, right? And Sana is divine. Alright, let's do Sana. Sure, 55% chance of success. Try not to fail, please. Thank you very much. Alright, hopefully, if that event does happen again, it'll just take the same amount of BP and not plunge my barony into total chaos. Let me see now. Okay, still serene. Same event. Oh, so maybe this one's scripted. Needs to be attended before the 5th month. Gotcha. Yeah, so it actually zeroed out my BP. Interesting. Kind of. Alright, well, in any case, Dunwich? I don't know where to find the, container that key is for. You know, the key that we found on the dead body of the dude in the bridge over the Guden River. Alright, guys, calm down. Now the only village that's in this area is Dunwich. So maybe it's somewhere in here? I don't remember seeing any locked boxes. Otherwise, I definitely would have tried to jimmy that thing. Alright, Miss Nazriel of the Jesus, ghost thing. Nazriel is gazing at you almost without blinking like an owl. How can I help you? Take away this dangerous thing and poison the mind of one of your assistants. The elven woman carefully takes the blade from your hands. She bows politely. There's honey in her voice. I'm terribly sorry. What an unbelievable failure. I would never allow the faulty blade to get into your hands. That's what we need quality control for, right? I promise you will receive your gift. Please, give me a little more time. I hope the items I send with Sartain will fend off boredom while you await the arrival of the true masterpiece. Okay, so has Sartain already been sent? Because I don't remember getting any gifts from that guy, so what are you talking about? Wait, did I actually get anything from Sartain? I don't think so. Are you off your rocker? I think Nazriel is off her rocker. Either that or she just sent him out to send some more stuff or something. Alright, so we need to wait for her gift. We need to wait for Balkan. We need to... Oh, right. Bring the spear fragment to the Storyteller. And, not much else. Alright, then I'm thinking... maybe we'll start doing the Tenebrous Depths once we've claimed the North Nar Marches. Yeah, that way I won't have to worry about whether or not there's going to be kingdom stuff happening while we're, plunging the depths or all that such. Not entirely sure. Yeah, we'll see though. So how do I know who has a favorite recipe? I mean, whose recipe is their favorite or whatever, I guess. I don't know if the words are coming out of my mouth properly. Okay, so Storyteller. I do believe that Shania, the very verbose lady, has asked us for a favor. Vudrani has asked me to show you the spear fragment. Can you tell me something about its owner? The Storyteller touches the spear fragment. When he speaks, his voice sounds weak and depressed. We've been walking for 10 days. The caravan's owner is swearing and scratching himself. Seems the fat slob got some bad mosquito bites. I think he's regretting a decision to bypass the border guard through a smuggling route. Half the porters have upset stomachs, likely due to drinking water from the stream I found yesterday. Guess there must have been a reason it reeked. I walked in the front, trying to seem respectable and intimidating. Otherwise, they might realize I'm lost. The trouble really started 3 days ago. I only saw the map once, but there was definitely supposed to be just one path here. We found dozens. Only an experienced guide would be able to find the right one. Of course, the caravan owner thinks I'm such a guide. I told them I've been running this route for 10 years, that I know every bush by name. Really needed the money though. They won't let me run my tab up anymore. There's a whistle, then hooting from the bushes. Bandits. 12 ragged, filthy people with rotten teeth and sunken eyes. Not much worse than us now. Rise from the bushes. Their hair and clothes a mess. I raise my spear and scream threateningly, which usually scares off the weaker ones, but not these bandits. They get close. I swing, I stumble. I'm falling and I hear something crack. Did they break a bone? No, it was the spear. I fell across the shaft, practically sitting on it, and it snapped. The bandit attacks, his bludgeon spinning overhead. Terrified, I crawl under the cart. Members of the caravan are being slaughtered around me like cattle. It was an evil hour when they chose to trust me, Vubalak, a sham guide, a drunkard, and a sad coward who inadvertently led them all straight into a bandit ambush. Wow, so it's not at all the dude that she was thinking about. The Storyteller hands back the spear fragment, his forehead covered in sweat. What an unpleasant memory. I do not believe the owner of this piece was a meritorious individual. Great. Any more relics that I can turf onto you? Oh, the gemstone cave. Oh. Saddle horses neigh and stomp their hooves. They cannot wait to travel distant lands, searching for the legendary treasures of an ancient empire. I can feel the bravery of the previous owner, how she dreamt of adventure and fame. Do you wish to know where her path led her? I certainly do. Then listen, and I shall recount to you the story of the search for the gemstone cave. Alright. I hear hooves clattering, wheels creaking. I smell the smoke of campfires, and also my unwashed butt sack. Wind kisses my face gently, and rain washes it with tears from the sky. We are on a road, heading north. We are on our way to the no man's land before the edge of the map, which promises a home to those who do not shy away from adventure. Those lands are where we will find our freedom and prosperity. Okay. I am Jaxine Trestrin, from the Tandak Plains, the heart of the great Taldan Empire. My family is old, but not rich. My inheritance as the youngest daughter barely covered the horses, cart, and supplies for the trip. But who cares? My real inheritance was a sharp mind and strong hands ready for hard work. My children will know riches that my ancestors could hardly dream of. 1,000 years ago, on the Emperor's orders, the 5th Army of Exploration mapped the region around the Great Selen River. Endless miles of plains, hills, woods, and swamps. My ancestor served in this army, and his diary mentions a particular cave filled with wondrous gemstones, floor to ceiling. The army turned back, leaving the gems unclaimed for centuries. But now, they'll be mine. Onward. Why did the army leave the gems untouched? It's a real mystery. My ancestor spared no words describing the beauty and riches of the cave, even described how to find it, but he didn't explain why the army left such treasure behind. Maybe that part of the diary is lost? Well, even more interesting then. Maybe we'll get to shed some light on this ancient mystery. Alright, so what will you do when you find the mine? Isn't it obvious? I'll claim the land where the cave is located as my own property and part of the Taldan Empire. Then if anyone tries to take it from me, they'll have to deal with not just me, but the Imperial Army as well. So why do you think the gems are still there after 1,000 years? Of course, so much time has passed, a lot could have changed, but there's still no big cities in those wild lands to this day. If someone were mining gemstones there, I think they'd have heard about it by now. I think we'd have heard about it now. Go on. We reached the area described in my ancestor's diary. The locals from the tiny villages scattered in the area call this region the Camelands. It's a strange, eerie place. What we originally took for hills as we passed through turned out to be ancient mounds where you might find the buried bones of unbelievably ancient creatures older even than Earthfall. That gemstone cave must be around here somewhere. After a long and difficult search, fortune finally smiled on us, albeit a wry, cutting smile. Among the hills, we caught a bunch of kobolds, all dressed up like nobles at some celebration. Their filthy, scaly bodies were decorated with shining gemstones, and their leader proudly wore an ancient Taldan knee pad on his head. Their interrogation didn't take long. After decapitating one of them, the others almost fell over themselves to tell us where they found their ornaments. The cave proved to be even more gorgeous than I'd imagined as I read my ancestor's diary. It was a huge hall, shining with gems of all color and hues. We didn't have any problems evicting the kobolds. Once we killed half their tribe, the other half just fled. Apparently wanting the last word, an old kobold, their chieftain maybe, or a shaman, shook his tiny fist at us and yelled a curse. I just laughed and threw a torch at him, and he disappeared. I'd won. The gem of the 5th Army were mine. The gems of the 5th Army were mine. What exactly did the old kobold yell? He yelled that they would go, and that we would stay forever. What a curse. Oh no, I was already going to claim the land anyway. Did you try exploring the mounds? We did. My best scout noticed an obviously artificial entrance into one of the mounds. He and a small team went in to explore it. Several hours later, a dense smoke rushed out from the mound. It began to rumble, and then it exploded. All that remained was a smoldering crater. We didn't risk fooling around with any ancient legacies after that, and later we had enough of our own trouble to worry about. Go on. Inside, we found ancient girders supporting the walls and rusty tools scattered around. There were also graves, several of which had been opened by the kobolds, with pieces of ancient Taldan armor in them. It seems like some ancient people have been mining gems here after all. Unfortunately, we had no way to find out what happened to them, so I declared the mine my property and we began our own work. A small town quickly grew up around the mine. First, it was just locals, then the people started traveling from afar. Miners, bards, brewers, priests, and of course, traders of all kinds. Taldor sent a squad of soldiers to guard the new imperial mine and trade routes as well. My lands prospered. Too bad it didn't last long. It took us less than a year to discover what happened to the mine's previous owners and why it had been abandoned. What did you do with the exhumed remains? We reburied them honorably. They became the first residents of our small new cemetery, which we had to expand considerably not long after. Go on. Things were going great, but then the rumor of an epidemic started spreading through the town. I did my best to reassure the locals, though by that time I knew better than anyone that gray stains on the skin along with nosebleeds was essentially a death sentence. The mine's previous owners didn't just leave, they died out of ash leprosy. We were infected when we explored their graves. The best clerics and healers our money could buy all said the same thing. The disease wasn't curable. I still held hope that if I bought enough time, we could find a cure, but news of the epidemic reached the Imperial Army. They were ordered to quarantine the entire area, and our guardians became our jailers overnight. The settlement was sealed off by a triple cordon of guards. We continued mining gemstones like before, but the traders took advantage of our situation and raised their prices. People were dying, but the town lived on as the Empire kept sending new workforce for us, branded criminals. Thanks to the efforts of our healers, I lived longer than many others, but soon I didn't even dare leave my house. It seemed not a single person in the settlement didn't wish me dead. I died alone, slowly rotting alive, surrounded by treasure beyond measure, a leper queen of a doomed kingdom. My last thought was of how funny the kobold's curse had seemed, and how quickly it had come true. So maybe the kobolds are actually immune to this disease then. So what happened to the city after Jaxine died? The mine was inherited by her family. The colony of lepers continued mining gemstones for many years until the mine was depleted. Once the mine was done, the town slowly died out. Once the last leper had died, the Empire sent a group of clerics and wizards to the site, and they used prayers and spells to reduce the infected town to safe ashes and collapse the entrance to the depleted mine. 1,500 years later have passed since then. No one even remembers a colony existed there anymore. As for the mine, it can still probably be found in the Canelands, but there are no longer any treasures there to claim. Wait, didn't I find some kind of mine in the Talden area or something? Maybe. Tell me more about this disease. Could it cause a new epidemic among my subjects? No, worry not. Ash leprosy only affects idiots. Fabrosi Cortez, are you an idiot? Oh, we're all fucked. Ash leprosy may have been incurable in Jaxine's time, but the Taldens eradicated it completely centuries ago. Besides, it's impossible that any trace remains of the leprosarium that surrounded the mines so long ago. I mean, I'm assuming that it operates like real leprosy, which I believe is caused by a bacteria. Well, thank you for the story. Wait, is it caused by bacteria? I know it destroys the nerve endings in parts of your body. Yeah. Oh well. Alright, so that's the Talden stirrup stuff, I guess. Yes? Yes, indeedy. Fantastic. So I guess we have to go back to Shania to tell her about the story then. Do I really have to go back there? Step. Alright. Before I do, though, I want to see something. I want to see if, the whole ranking up my, barony thing is immediate, or if I need to just set it and forget it. Alright, so... Oh, shoot, I need 100 BP. How about we buy 62 BP and then... Oh, shoot. I should try to give ourselves a bit of a buffer situation with our BPs then. So 100 BP? How much would that cost me? 8,000. Oh. Maybe we'll come back to this later. Alright, so to claim Silver Step, that's gonna cost us 375. That's 225, which isn't as bad. But 225 BP costs us... Sorry. Come on. There we go. Oh, a lot of money. Maybe we'll hold off on that for the time being then. Alright, fine. Then let me at least level up some of my dudes. Wait, should I do that now or should I do that later? I think we should probably do that now. What to level up though? So we could go with relations, or I'm actually thinking maybe we should do military and then hopefully that'll unlock something else. Okay, so I guess we might as well start Bandit Outrage. Let's go with Regongar or Canera. Let's go with Canera because having Canera solve stuff increases our economy ranking too, which is actually at its highest. Fantastic. Alright, let me just quick save, and then we'll support the General's endeavor. Sure. Alright, Regongar, go for it, buddy. Shania can wait her ass. And hopefully you guys won't fail anything, otherwise we'll have to just redo that entire roll. Please don't fail anything. Great. Lindsay! Alright, Triumph. Sana! Come on, what's the matter with you? Ugh. Let me just quickly reload. Alright, so if this happens again, then I'll just, you know, pause the recording and then I'll just do this and we'll come back afterwards. Please don't fail me again. Knock on wood. Guys, what do you say? What do you say with the whole not failing stuff? I don't really need a triumph, I just need a success from all of you, that's all I ask. A pamphlet published by the curator inspired many subjects to out hunting for the treasure. An Asimir collector from the capital found the treasure and paid the appropriate tax. Triumph. Relying on the services of mercenaries, the treasurer managed to put an end to the bandit attacks. The roads are safer for peasants and merchants alike. Regional markets and fairs attract even more people than ever. Triumph! Fantastic! The prayers of the high priestess were answered, and all the sick animals fell dead in an instant. After grieving for a while, the peasants agreed that this was the only way to stop the disease from spreading. Wait, what? I thought we could have her maybe try to like cure them or something, but I guess not. Alright, so the general requests an audience and accursed things, which appears to be an event that we had in an alternate universe or whatever. Yeah, I remember this was one of the things that came up before I reloaded just now. Something strange is happening in this region. Residents are complaining of strange misfortunes. Someone must be casting spells to harm the barony subjects. The reason and the culprit must be discovered. So, before the 6th month. Alright, then I guess we might as well just put Sonnet to do this now. Right? Yeah, it's only gonna take us 7 days anyways. Sure. And Regongar, you have something to say, I believe. Alright, my dude. Talk to me, baby. And also, how much BP do I have? Do you know, Regongar? Keston, can you not stand in my way, please? I forget his voice, because I don't think we really speak to him much.
Listen, I'm tired of hearing about bandits and thieves. My job is managing the army, not chasing pickpockets. Hire a warden, let him drill the guards and make sure your subjects don't make too much trouble.
Regongar shakes his head fiercely.
Fine. So why did I come here? Ah, right. I was thinking, your soldiers need to sleep somewhere. It's time we build a barracks. I brought a map. Can you show me where you want it? Put it in my butt.
An unkind smile shows up on Regongar's face.
Of course, I build them right on the border. Your neighbors are restless, and we need to show them we're serious. Some troops in their face is serious all right.
We will place the training camps near the capital, or place the barracks at the borders. Border training camps versus... I'm gonna trust your judgment. Place the barracks at the borders, I guess.
Great.
Regongar rubs his hands together impatiently. So new event. Border training camps, defenders of the lands, and support the general's endeavors. Of course, the last one is just to rank him up again, so... Hello, Lindsay. Why, would you look at that? Svetlana sent you a letter. It seems she worried about old Boken. Letter is very emotional. Is it now? Is he dying because I've chewed him out because he wasn't using his fucking workshop, even though I built it for him? Letter from Svetlana Levitin. Hello? There we go.
Your Grace, I hope that matters of state in this land of ours are indeed all fine and well. But what troubles there don't weigh too heavily upon your mind. I write to ask you to check our local herb doctor, Boken. The poor old man is losing his mind. He spends all day and night stooped over his cauldron. He looks about to lash out at anyone, especially those he doesn't know. He even snarls at me and Oleg, which he'd never let himself do before. Please come and see him before the old codger loses his mind completely. May Eris still save him. We've no one to turn to but you. Hoping you come as soon as possible, I remain, very truly yours, Svetlana Levitin. More problems. Oh, I guess we should go talk to the Sweet Teeth. But first, it appears that maybe... Ah, right. So that's done. Fantastic. Right. Now the rank up stuff. Border training camps. Military camps at the border allows for immediate solutions to military problems. Provides the general a +2 bonus when resolving problems. Ooh. 125 BP though. Alright, so we have 169. Giggity.
Wait, I didn't spend money on buying BP, did I? No, I didn't. Alright, Defender of the Land. +1 morale bonus to attack and damage rolls when fighting within claim regions. Oh! That's useful. And we need to get a new Warden. The Warden keeps peace in the barony, pursuing those who break the law and protecting those who abide by it. Oh, really? Ekundayo. So this uses what stat exactly? Ekun strives to avoid unnecessary conflicts. Regongar solves problems with brute force, but he's already my general. I guess I can make Amiri my general and then Regongar the Warden? But it seems that Keston might be the best one for it right now, so I guess we'll just go with Keston then. Alright, sure. Keston, do I need to speak to you, or do I need to sniff your butt, or anything like that? Hopefully not. Hopefully neither. And okay, let's actually rank up our barony. Unless maybe we want to do this. No, let's rank up our barony. I'm gonna put Canera on it? Does it really matter who does what? I'm assuming not, so I'm just gonna put my gal Canera on it. Before I do that though, I'm just gonna quick save just in the off chance that it actually propels me ahead by a week, which I'd rather we not do right now. Oh, okay, so it's not gonna be one of those things. It's not like ranking up my counselors. Okay, very cool. Very, very cool. And that's gonna take a week to complete. But it seems that we need to speak to Balkan and such, so fine, let's head out again. Ugh. And also speak to the Sweet Teeth. So, is that a problem now that they're back, Canera, or... Wait, was it Kaliki that wanted them gone, or Canera? It's Kaliki's friends. Right. But I think Canera wanted them gone, or the other way. I forget. I'm pretty sure they're Kaliki's friends, though. I guess we'll find out once we speak to them. Or maybe not. It doesn't really matter. Alright, do I have everything that I need in terms of camping supplies and whatnot? I do. Okay. Alright, folks, I'm back. Sweet Teeth, how'd your mission go, by the way?
Oh, that Oleg. Always finding fault with things. We straightened up his fence, painted it, and put some wolves' heads on top to scare off enemies. We even started building a catapult along the wall, and there he comes, running up, waving his hands, yelling his head off. He doesn't like the color. The heads will attract flies, and it turns out he wanted to keep the shed that we disassembled to make the catapult. He made us put everything back the way it was. But as we were leaving, he was so happy. He even gave us a little something for the road. Here, have some. Ale, cayenne and berry wine, and okay. I'm gonna go. Do I need to send them out again? I'm assuming I don't need to. Step. I'm gonna talk to Canera again and see if perhaps... Oh, can I talk to your sister then? Alright. I guess not. Then maybe we have to just tell them to do more stuff. Okay, so I wonder if Oleg's trading post is actually upgraded now. But I'm just gonna quick save because I don't want these guys to die. I mean, they are Canera and Kaliki's friends, so... let's see if we can complete my task. Yeah, let's see if we can poke a hole through the entire mountain. The road through Varnhold to Talon Peak is terribly inconvenient. Try to find a better one past the Shrike Hills. Looking for new roads? We can do that. Shit. Maybe if I found such a road, we'd be accepted into the Pathfinder Society. Grabbing their travel bags, the young tieflings run away. So, is that my quest updated again? Yes. Wait until the road to Talon Peak has been found. I wonder if they've actually upgraded Oleg's trading post. Okay, so we need to go back to Balkan. Oh, for the 5th million... Jeez.
Why the hell doesn't he, like, stay in my capital or something? Man, that guy is so annoying. Jeez. Let me bring... let's bring Jubilost, Canera, Lindsay, and Tristan. Sure. And then we'll see if perhaps we can accomplish some stuff together. Yeah, I mean, I like Canera and Kaliki as like companions and such, but I'm not sure how they are in terms of party members for our Royal Rumbles and such. Alright, so we have to go back to Park Coast. Oh no, Oleg's trading post. Fuck me. Alright, well, let's end the episode off here for now. Looks like we're not going to be doing more kingdom management stuff right now, for whatever reason, because we keep getting inundated with stuff that's not kingdom management stuff. Alright, that's fine. So we'll go up to see Bakken, and then I don't know. I want to promise that we can do more kingdom management stuff and let time pass until we get something new. That's a major event, but we keep getting disturbed by various garbage, so who knows what we'll accomplish in our next episode. I'll do my best though, whatever it is. Alright, so for now, thanks for watching and have a good breakfast.